Well. Another disappointing loss for the Atlanta Falcons, man. The Atlanta Falcons fall to New England Patriots 24-23 on a Parker Romo last missed extra point. The Falcons did play better this game offensively. However, we still seen a lot of mistakes. But I will give them credit for looking a little bit better, but the miscommunication is still there, man. Let's keep it real. Zach Robinson, for some reason, can't scheme up plays. And he just couldn't get the run game going. And I know New England was second coming in the game, second in the NFL against the run, but you got to find a way to stick to your bread and butter. And when they did run a little bit, even with Michael Penix, you could see that back in the Patriots off the line of scrimmage, gave them a lot more open looks. Drake London with a hell of a game, man. Drake London ended the game with 9 catches, 119 yards, and 3 touchdowns. His first 3 touchdown game of his career. Michael Penix also first 3 touchdown game in his career, 222 yards, 22 of 37. And when I tell y'all all the time, when he throws the ball more than 35 times, 9 times out of 10 is going to equate to a loss until he can carry a team on his shoulder. Bijan Robinson still can't get out of his funk, even though he played much, much better today. 95 yards from scrimmage, 45 rushing, 50 receiving on eight catches. Kyle Pitts did not make a catch in the second half. Ended up the game with 4 catches, 38 yards. So I feel like they got to find a way to get him the ball as well. The defense did play well still. They ended up with 6 sacks this game, and they gave Drake May the second half, holding the Patriots only 3 points in the second half. So the Falcons did have their chance to win this game, but a lot of miscommunication on offense. And on that last first down, what New England got, it was a lot of miscommunication with those defenders as well. They ran into each other and left Hunter Henry wide open, and that sealed the game for the New England Patriots. Time possession, it was pretty much even this game, better than it was. No, I take that back. 34 minutes by the Patriots. Y'all remember that 8-minute drive in the third quarter? I think that wore the Falcons defense down, even though they kept making turnovers and getting sacks. Shout out to those young guys on defense, man. Jalen Walker and James Pierce. They both did their thing today, man. Both of those guys showed you why they were first round picks. And I think you have to grow off of that. But there was a little bit more positive this game than it was against Miami. The Falcons did play better. However, they just got to build off of certain things, man. Um, Jaden Walker, 2 sacks, first 2 sack game in his career. Brandon Doris also had 2 sacks. Lakel London had 2 sacks. So those 6 sacks, man, helped the Falcons stay in the game. And I just hope that they can build off of this in a positive way, man. They go over to Berlin next week to play the Indianapolis Colts, man. And Jonathan Taylor, and I think the Colts are losing right now to the Steelers. So I think Jonathan Taylor gonna come out with a rage, and he want to get back on track. So Atlanta's defense, man, they played up to par like they usually do. They gave up 331 yards, but a couple of those on big plays by Drake May. But other than that, they were pretty much riding the course and staying the course. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. Falcons fall to 3-5, um, going into the Berlin game against the Colts. And I think next week, if they lose that game, the playoffs are pretty much out of hand. And that's another must-win game. That's the third week in a row that I've said that. But the Falcons lose another heartbreaker, man, 24-23 to the New England Patriots. Y'all know what to do, man. Tell me what y'all think. Drop those comments. Make sure y'all tune into the post-game show. If y'all don't catch the post-game show, catch the replay on Smitty Sports Machine. And I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.